right, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, June 8th, 2026. We're starting out on the quiet side this morning. We got here a little early because I wasn't sure if I was going to have to clean up the windshield a little bit before I put the camera up there, and because I didn't know how buggy it was last night. My night shift partner was running. I know it didn't rain, so there's no road grime, but I figured we might have a lot of bugs, but the windshield not too bad, so it must not been too buggy out. So we didn't fire up yet. We didn't even open the hood to pre-trip. Just figured I'd get the video started for you guys today. We only have two loads today. One Red Barn down to Fogelsville, and then we grabbed the van, take that up to Hazelton, take that back, and that's our day, because tomorrow is big colonoscopy day, so I have to start my prep today. I was not allowed to eat breakfast, not allowed to eat lunch, not allowed to eat anything today, and the only thing I'm allowed to drink is water. So gonna run out of energy right quick, so I asked for a half day. Plus this afternoon they're gonna call me with my report time and instructions for the procedure tomorrow, and I'd rather be at home where I can take notes if I need to. So half day today and day off tomorrow for the colonoscopy, and then we'll be back at it on Wednesday, hopefully. So but we're gonna start our pre-trip soon here, and then we'll get rolling and talk to you along the way as we always do. So we are making our way up to the Red Barn. Today's supposed to be a mostly sunny day according to the weather forecast, but right now we got a pretty solid overcast going on. So I don't know if that's going to be an all-day thing or if it's going to burn off and get sunny later on, but for now we are cloudy. And as you can see, we are still in the red Mack, the older Pinnacle, the loaner truck, the spare truck, as it were. I think we're going to be in this thing probably most, if not all, of this week, because our truck went down to the Mack dealership. It's under warranty yet, so they sent it out to be analyzed and worked on, and whatever needs to be fixed. Not sure. It sounded like it was something in the driveline. At least that's what the mechanics thought. Could have been something with the transmission. Could have been one of the rears that went. Not exactly sure. That truck had driveline issues right from brand new. The guy that originally it was bought for drove it one day, and then it ended up going back to actually the plant and rebuilt. And it took 2 months for him to get it back. It was some kind of problem with the build. It was nothing that anybody did to it, except it wasn't put together right, and they had to fix it. So it's always had driveline problems over the 3 years that we've had it. So don't know what this one is, but that's most likely what it is. So he just doesn't have to ride in this one for a while. Like I said, I like the truck. It's not horrible. I'd rather be in our truck, but this one's not bad. Now, my night shift partner, she doesn't like it. She does not like this truck one bit. I guess she's more comfortable driving hers, and would just rather be in that, ours, I should say, and just rather be in that one. But anyway, so we're making our way up here to the barn. I doubt anybody's gonna be here. One guy went home sick already. It looks like another guy is off today. So, and the other two that I know are working. They're running out of the well in the woods and going over to Reading. So probably nobody gonna be here when I get here, unless somebody from one of the other companies comes up in here and grabs a load. So we'll see, but I kind of think we're gonna have the place all to ourselves. There's somebody following me right up this hill. Don't exactly know why, but somebody is following me up this hill. Probably going up to their house up further beyond the barn here. So, well, let's see. Oh, somebody is here, but looks like he's either leaving or he just got here. I think he's going to be leaving. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I think he's leaving. Yep, he's full. He's leaving. All right, so the timing was perfect. We got here right as he was finishing up and getting in the truck, so I couldn't have timed that any better if we tried. So we're loading up. Oh, I see a cat coming, and I think this is one of the friendly ones that's gonna come over and want to be fussed with. He come running from that house across the street. I think he spotted me here, and if he does come over here, I'll show him to you, because he's a little bugger. He loves to be fussed with. So, but anyway, we're loading up. Once we're done, we'll be heading our way down to Fogelsville, as you know. And I don't know, maybe he isn't coming. Let's see where he's at. There he is, listen to him. Here he comes. Here he comes. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey. Where'd you go? Now you're on the other side of me. Oh, there you are. There you are. There you are, little guy. Or gal, I don't know. I'm not gonna look, but yeah, you're a friendly one too. You're different from the one in last year, I think. I don't remember the friendly one last year having white paws. Look at you. Look at you. Huh? You like being fussed with. Oh boy. Oh boy. Happy kitty. Happy kitty, huh? Happy kitty. Happy kitty. Trying to keep your face in the shot, and you won't stop moving around. You won't stop moving around. Look at you, huh? Hi. Hi there. Hi there. All right. Well, there's a friendly guy that greeted me. He's a happy kitty. Aren't you? Aren't you? Look at you. You want to be fussed with. I don't have any goodies for you, though. I don't have any goodies for you. I don't bring them along because I don't expect kitty cats to want to be fussed with. All right, just about down here, and a lot of times we can manage to time this Tillman Street light that we don't have to stop for it, but looks like today we're going to have to stop for it. No, we still may do all right with the rest of them, because the one down there by the freeway just turned red, so till this one goes green, that one down there may go green too. We just gotta wait for the turn arrow, so we won't be here long. See, the turn arrows already came on. Just a matter of, let's see, this one likes to default right down in the first gear, which is just, now our other one defaults in the fourth, which is too high. This one defaults down in the first, which is too low. So that one I have to bump it down, this one I have to bump it up a little bit. If only we could mate this engine and transmission in our truck, boy, it would be a great truck, because ours is a little slower. This one, believe it or not, is more responsive with twice the miles on it. I can pull the hill faster, I can get moving from traffic lights faster. She's a good truck, like I said. It's long in the tooth, a little dirty, got a few rattles, but she's a good truck. So there we go, we got this one green, like I said. And we may roll the other ones green too all the way down. This guy has some nice graphics on his sleeper here. Check it out, dragons. Wonder how much he paid to have those put on there. So let's see, do we roll this one green? Nope, we do not. All right. Now we gotta stop for Penn Drive, and I don't know what's gonna happen beyond, but we'll talk to you down there at the plant. We're almost there. All right, so already delays. We're in a holding pattern over here off to the side, but now it's going to be my turn to move over onto the pad, get hooked up, and then we're still going to have to wait because it's kind of one at a time with a little bit of a lag in between trucks. So we'll see how it goes. All right, we are about to move and back onto the pad. We just got to wait for this guy to go by, and then we'll take his spot. Best if we put it in gear first. We're not gonna go anywhere if we don't put it in gear. So this is gonna make our day just a little bit longer now. Is why I asked for a half a day, because I know what can happen here. So And it don't, oh, here we go. Somebody's gonna come running up on me while I'm trying to back in. This happens so much. You can't just hold back there and wait. You're practically pushing on your bumper. See, now I was watching him out of the corner of my eye and I got off centered. And they ain't gonna get past me till I'm on the pad anyway, so I don't know why they just don't, like, hold back a little bit. Anyway. So we got done with stage 1 of the waiting game. Now we've got stage 2 of the waiting game. Alright, we are in. Alright, so we just walked over to the call box and checked in for the van, so we're all set up for that. So once we get unloaded with the water, and it's just a matter of spinning her around and going over where we parked before, dropping it, and then finding the van, and you know the routine with that. And we just hook up pre-trip and then go out back and print our paperwork up, and then we'll be on our way up to Hazleton. But gonna take a while down here until we get unloaded. All right, so we finally got the van at 11:05 a.m., so much later than I wanted to actually get it. I was really hoping that it was going to be an in and out down here, get the van, get it up to Hazleton, get it back here, get back to the shop, get home between 12 and 1 o'clock. Now we're going to get it back much closer to when we need to start doing our prep. And I didn't want to be out all day because I'm not allowed to eat anything, and I'm already starting to feel the effects of that. I can't even snack. I can't have anything to eat today, and all I can have to drink is clear liquids. So, I don't know. Of all the days, I mean, I should have expected it, but usually you come out here on a Monday and usually things go the way they're supposed to go, but they didn't this morning. So now all I can hope for is that when I get up to Hazleton, I can get right into the check-in call box and not have to sit in a line of freight haulers to get checked in there. Don't need any delays up on that end to compound what happened down here. Not the day I had hoped it would be. So, but we're making our way out here. Let's see, now we got, I don't know how long this light has been red, but we got to sit back here because XPO's got that first section there blocked up. We don't want to block the intersection here, so I got to sit back here until he does whatever he's going to do and until this light changes. So I guess we'll talk to you somewhere along the line, maybe up there in Tamaqua, maybe up there closer to Hazleton. I don't know. We'll see. Well, just to add insult to injury, and I hope this guy isn't going all the way up 100. I hope he's turning off somewhere. He just came out in front of me. Looks like he's actually got a little speed to it, but he's not going to be able to do the 55 mile an hour speed limit. But just to add insult to injury, I had to get behind a piece of farm equipment coming up here. I imagine 35 is going to be his top speed. Oh, let's see. Maybe he's going to turn there. Yeah, he's going to make the left turn. All right. We caught a break there. But, yeah, I've a few times over the years have gotten behind these guys, and they go all the way up to 309 and go all the way up past the high school. So, sometimes it's not a good ride up. Thank goodness he's turning. Because, like I said, I'm on a time crunch today. I got to get back early. Ay. All right, so we have made it up to Tamaqua, and after the piece of farm equipment that we encountered there by Clausville, we've had no more issues coming up. We had a nice clean ride all the way up, not a lot of traffic, as you can see. Not a lot of traffic in Tamaqua. This is probably maybe just slightly heavier than normal for this time of day, but now school is not in session anymore, so we don't have any more school traffic to deal with in town. But just normal day-to-day traffic. Although there are 2 school buses here. I don't know, I can see what's on the side of them. Tamaqua School District is done for the day. No, those aren't our school buses. Those are from Jim Thorpe or Lehighton, who probably still does have school yet. Northwestern Lehigh down there where we go by on 309 in New Tripoli, they still have school yet. Oh, he just turned on me. I don't think I shifted the load any, but I wasn't going that fast, but that light changed awfully quick on me. And I didn't think I was, you know what? Oh. What a way to go through town. Boy, oh boy. And like I said, this truck defaults down in the 1st gear instead of 4th gear, so being used to the other truck, and I step on the throttle a little bit harder, and then it kind of gives me a little bit of extra torque there that I'm not used to in our truck. Oh, what a dialogue coming through town here. It wasn't at all what I expected. I thought that light would stay green, but it didn't. So this light stayed green. Now let's see if this one up here will stay green. I don't like to roll through town here and not have to stop. Alright, it did. The one thing here in Tamaqua is the yellow lights are not very long. They go green, yellow, red really quick. So there isn't much forgiveness. If the light turns yellow, you're pretty much, no matter how close you are to the intersection, you're going to go through it on red because there just isn't really a long yellow. But all in all, traffic isn't too bad through here. That was just kind of messed up there. I forgot about the truck defaulting in the 1st gear, so then when I stepped on the throttle, I was thinking more along the lines of in our orange one. So now if we don't actually stop, she won't default down in the 1st. No, she did default down in the 1st. It's weird how these trucks are set up, whatever the computer is programmed to do. Like I said, our truck in town here on the level, even fully loaded, when you come to a stop, it wants to start out in 4th gear. This truck wants to start out in 1st gear. So anyway, we made it through town. Now we just got to pull the hills to get up there onto the Hazelton Plateau and then get this thing dropped and swapped and start heading back. Alright, so we are putting it in door 110 today. Usually we put them in 114 through 118. But the person out there at the call box didn't know where to put me, so I suggested to her, let me come down here and just talk to the receivers. And so they're putting me in door 110. Of course, now that I have you guys with me, I'm not going to do it perfect. I'm going to have to pull up and move her over. Probably more than once, because I wasn't expecting to go into this door, so I was up further. Kind of got me off my game just a little bit. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see how we did. Now I'm gonna have to pull it up one more time. I believe. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nope, I'm gonna have to pull it up just a little bit. I was watching what he was doing, thinking I could get it lines, like I told you last time we were here, they're not painted just right. You got to put your tires on the lines, not next to the lines. Then you're in the dock properly. You're in. All right, so the van's dropped over there. We got our empty over here, and I had to actually raise it up a little bit, or I would have hit my half fenders, because this tractor has 24.5 tires on it instead of 22.5s like everybody else. Like I said, disrespect with a heavy-duty suspension by the person who originally was going to buy it but backed out. And so they never changed it, because that's what it's geared for, and the driveline, everything's set up for 24.5 tires, so that's what's on it. But the rest of our fleet's 22.5, so I had to raise this one up a little bit. Luckily, I didn't have to do that on the side when I picked up the load. That would have been a bear. This one wasn't so bad because it was empty, but anyway, we're hooked up, we're pre-trip. We're gonna go here in a minute or two and talk to you on the way back down. All right, so we're back down here in the valley, going past Cressley's Pony Farm, and it is 1:50 p.m., so it's quite a bit later than how I wanted today to work out. I wanted to kind of be home by 2 o'clock this afternoon. I figured if everything would have ran the way it was supposed to run, I would have been home between 1 and 2 p.m., and that would have given me a little bit of time to unwind and change out of the work clothes before I started doing my colonoscopy prep, because if any of you guys had a colonoscopy, you know what's in store for me tonight after I get home, and probably after about 5 o'clock, 5:30. It's not going to be a fun night. So I wanted to be home and be able to relax a little bit before I started all of that process, but here we are. So, but we're almost down to plant, and hopefully, like, I don't have to do water, so as long as I can get checked in right quick and it's not so overcrowded that I have a hard time dropping this empty wherever they want it and getting back under my tank, to hopefully make quick work of it. But I don't know what I'm going down there to. There was problems with the water side, and then the freight side was very busy. I had not in a long time seen as many trucks as I saw today in there getting loaded. Usually the busy time is at night, but almost every dock was full. People waiting off to the side. I almost didn't have a place to drop my empty tank, in all honesty, because there were so many freight haulers in there, and then our guys were sitting off to the side waiting for an open pump, that there really wasn't a lot of room in there today. So let's see what we get when we get there. Hopefully kind of calm down a little bit. So but we're almost there. We'll talk to you maybe after we drop and swap and get back under the tank. All right, making our way up here through New Tripoli, and I don't know if you can see that bobtail up there ahead of us, but he is holding up the show big time. He's only doing 40 mile an hour in a 55 zone here. He was doing that all the way up 100, and I got my sneaky suspicions that he is an Amazon driver, and I might ruffle a few feathers here, but these Amazon drivers are worse than, you know, over the years. Swift took a beating, Werner took a beating, Western Express takes a beating for having some pretty funky drivers, but these Amazon guys, man, I'm telling you, they take the cake. I don't know why this guy is doing 40 mile an hour in a 55 zone. Bobtail. I can see if he was pulling a heavy load and he can't get going, but I mean, he's got quite the parade behind him. You see how many cars are stuck between me and him right now, and you ought to see the line behind me, and I'll bet you dollars to donuts when we get up here on the mountain where we can pass him, he's going to be an Amazon Prime driver. And I'm beginning to think, folks, that I need to take a full week's vacation and get out of a truck for a while, because lately little things are starting to irritate me. And it's almost as if I need a break. I haven't been on a vacation in years, because usually churn most of it up with doctor's appointments and stuff like that. We just can't take a true vacation like most people do, and I think I just need to take one, paid or unpaid, and take a break and go somewhere and have some fun, and whether it be down the shore or up New England or touring the nation's capital, Niagara Falls, something. But I think I need to take a vacation. I think probably me and the wife both need to take a vacation at this point. But of course, on a day that on a bit of a time crunch, all kind of things, nothing went totally wrong, but things went just kind of funky. The 2-hour wait this morning on the water load, and then a few shenanigans up in Hazelton, and then when I tried to get back under this tank, there was a guy blocking it because he was waiting for a dock. And now getting behind this dude that won't go over 40 miles an hour. Probably until he gets to that passing lane, and he's probably going to rip on it. Seen that happen a bunch of times too, but let's see what happens. It won't be too long now that the passing lane going to open up. We'll be able to catch him. But I just don't understand why he's lollygagging like he is and holding up traffic. See, everybody's getting irritated behind them. Look how close these cars are to each other. Practically tailgating. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if this is an Amazon Prime truck. Most certainly is. As I figured. Alright, well, we're climbing up the Blue Mountain now. We finally got around him. He's gonna lollygag up this hill like he's dragging 40,000 pounds behind him, so... Ooh, got a broke down truck here. So anyway, we're almost back to the shop. We'll talk to you when we get back there. Alright, well, we're back. We're parked. Put DEF in the truck for her. Did not need fuel again. The thing is still on full. We only did the 2 trips. So we're back. We're parked. We post-trip did the paperwork. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do this because as I was finishing up, a guy with a dump bucket came in and parked next to me, but he didn't stay in the truck too long. He already just walked up to the shop. So I can talk to you for a minute or two here, and sorry if this video got a little depressing or down or negative or anything, but first of all, colonoscopy and prep for a colonoscopy isn't very pleasant, so I'm not looking forward to that, but I needed to get home early enough to get started on it, and things just kind of went sideways right from the start. About the only really good part of the day was fussing with that cat when we were getting the load up there at the Red Barn. Otherwise, just little aggravating bits and pieces that got me more and more wound up as the day went on. So I'll be off tomorrow. That's not enough of a reset to make me feel more positive, but anyway, that's it for today's video, and maybe we'll do another one later this week. I don't know. Frustration level is kicking in for some reason.